Bickles, taste the difference.
All right, then. And it's with the compliments of Bickles and the GK Priority Insurances Limited. All them, just in case you're just joining us and wondering what we're talking about. Well, comrade, come out and say, hey, hello. I had this in mind all the time. And this is what happened that when we said it, we say it too loud in Parliament and Friday script. Yeah, the news, give me a little thing on the news and then we're going to jump right into things.
If you missed it, on Eyewitness News, there's a story entitled... Second,
I was going to do it.
We were gonna do it anyways. Right. PM suggests he was going to increase poor relief in 2026. The synopsis of what it is: it's a response to the NDP's mandate that they will, within their first 60 days of office, increase poor relief, amongst other things, from $280 to $500 a month.
We get it for a while.
Right. So.
Friday too lazy, man.
PM said that they'd already signaled it. Camilo Gonzalez, Minister of Finance, had already signaled it in his last budget speech.
Yeah.
He himself spoke about it and other things too. And you'll hear things in his Independence Day speech.
Right. So this is the part where come around and say, nah, you get that for me. Nah.
He also highlighted that the government provides free,
or
near to free school meals that are highly subsidized. He says, we give you 6 months rent if you are in difficulties. What?
What? Ooh. Say again. Start it again.
We give you 6 months rent.
Where?
If you're in difficulties.
When that happen?
We provide grants, vouchers for school uniforms, for shoes, school books, the Lotto program for those going to secondary school and community college, where we spend over $500,000 a month there.
Oh my.
$500,000 a month.
Oh my.
He says building materials given out. Building houses for people and repairing them. The NDP never did that.
Never get a vouchers for nothing. Yeah.
He said that after Hurricane Beryl impacted the country on July 1st, 2024, his government gave nearly 6,000 people $600 monthly. Someone hit me up yesterday and said that it suddenly stopped.
But I was just going to say that I have a family living down there, actually. But anyway, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
I guess maybe it's reached the point, but it's stopped.
So I think it's fair to say this has rattled him a little bit.
Maybe.
Just a little bit.
There's a little bit in it.
He may have got under his skin a little bit.
Yeah, possibly.
If presuming that he matches it or even raises it.
8.
Right?
Yeah, I think he goes to 8 too. I was thinking that number.
Who gets the credit? Or does that not matter?
And it wouldn't matter.
I think the NDP would change their campaign to "We are already working for you."
Yeah.
Because we got them to raise the poor relief.
How much do you think you're going to raise by?
I think they'll go to 8.
I say 8.
Yeah. That sounds high enough that the NDP
800?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's minimum salary for some people.
Nah.
It can't be 520.
Nah.
People quit the jobs island wide. Stay home.
Nah, he's not gonna go. I think he'll match it.
He'll match it.
All right.
Maybe a 6.
Nah.
He's gonna go higher.
Look, if he's arrogant, he'll do something like 380.
380.
What is it now? 280.
Look,
But
he's not
promised
gonna
5.
like the idea of and there's part of me tells me that his narcissism won't allow him to be dictated to by the NDP. Right? He seems to have like a pathological fear of that. That he does not dance to their tune.
But they're the ones DJing right now.
Maybe, but in his head, he would see that as
the DJ boring.
No, DJ gotta go.
DJ boring.
I don't think there's. I mean, like logically, he needs to match it or increase it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Logically, but there's a part of me tells me that boy, PM ain't gonna want to back down to Friday, and this will be a back downer. This will be you just got schooled.
You pressured me.
You pressured me
into doing or into
you ain't nothing, but you just got me to double poor relief. He ain't gonna like that, man. There's in his heart, he knows that that wrong.
This is very off-brand.
Yeah, this is off-brand, man. This ain't the strong man that he's spent 25 years cultivating.
But the bounce back to that would be to raise it.
No, look, he has to raise it.
He has to.
Like if you're being logical, politically, logically, he has to raise it.
Right.
Regardless of the optics of it.
Right.
But there's something about the PM, man. Remember, he wouldn't even debate Friday.
Because I can't.
Well,
He won't even let the opposition, which is part of government. Remember, opposition is part of government. Won't even let them on the national radio station.
Then they're part of
Right?
it. There's a group of guys.
He refuses. When Friday suggested to him that they have a joint task force to address crime, which again to me would have been logical for the PM, because that way then he could have said, "Look, crime isn't all my fault; it's our fault."
Yeah, but I ain't
Right?
doing nothing with you.
But he never wanted to give him that status.
Nah, you ain't
he doesn't
getting
want Friday to look
Prime
Prime
Minister.
Minister.
So how would this look now if you went and did it?
They make him the prime minister.
Because he's gonna get I mean, whichever way he goes on this, he gets lashes. Huh?
Lashes.
It's just which lash you want.
Tyson Davis says if the ULP raise it to $1,000, I'm voting red.
Right? They have to do that then. Me going for relief.
And remember, right? He also has. I don't know, man. I think he should raise it. I think clearly you can make an argument that nobody could live on $500. Sorry, nobody could live on $280 a month.
I think you could also make one on 5. But
On 5 as well.
Yeah,
but
Five is a stepping stone.
Yeah.
It's a stepping
But
stone.
I think you could, without a doubt, red or yellow, say that $280 is not enough for anybody to live on.
Okay, so if we can establish that, what does he have to do now to outshine the NDP package?
Better you gotta take.
Because if you're looking at it the way you're saying, anything he does is going to get leaks.
I think one of the UOP's problems, right, is that you see all this Chinese talk and foreign operatives. I don't think nobody buying it. Nobody cares. Right? You know what I mean? All right. So you claim you want the opposition going to sell to the Chinese, but you sell to the sandals. Right. I mean, what's the difference?
Okay.
Right? So I don't think that argument, this argument of essentially more of the same, I'm not sure that cutting it either, man. I think people
Feel pressure.
I think they feel pressure. And I think there's a degree of weariness with the Gonzales.
Because if you listen to their
You've had them a long time.
their political arguments, they're tired.
Yeah, they sound a bit tired. Like
So they might suffer from voter fatigue.
they might do, because I just get the feeling even their own people, and I do believe people like the character of
PM.
of the PM, right? I think he is a entertaining kind of person, but also his story gets a little bit weary. I think
That
people
means-
people are tired of this. People are tired of this this kind of fear mongering that they you know what I mean, and this thing where you can't really talk your mind
Right.
without repercussion. I think people are tired of all of that, and for some reason the UOP refused to kind of reinvent themselves. You remember, right? The last election they already lost the majority vote.
Right.
That's a slippery slope they're on.
Again, is it that they fail to reinvent themselves, or is it that they are not being allowed to?
I think they have a problem with the prime minister himself.
Right, what I'm saying.
He's an elderly guy. He's been around probably a bit too long now.
Listen,
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
let me put it like this. Let me put it like this, right?
He is their Arsene Wenger.
Yeah. And on top of that, right? On top of that, you know, it's like, does he really represent the future now? I think it's a hard argument to make.
Remember the thing I was showing you yesterday? The video I was showing you yesterday about. But no, I will tell you what.
That's why I asked the other day, why didn't one of them?
Who?
Why didn't one of them say, look,
Because they
let's
can't.
transition?
Because they cannot.
Because the PM
Clip the wings.
and I think the other thing is that people are saying that the PM thing is a personal thing. He wants to be prime minister. He don't really care about
new
Party.
the party and the others.
morning.
Morning. I remember when Lavon King, the PR for NDP, had called, and one of you guys asked the question, how is Tory going to finance? And she would say the NDP plans is to move the government buildings out of rental, and that will bring a huge income in. I think when partners sit on a start process, he's like, oops, I shite up.
Yeah.
Oops.
Look, I mean, clearly there's a lot of fat in government that could be trimmed. They spend a lot of money on themselves. A lot.
Yeah, but who must spend it on?
Right? And I don't know, man. I think the UOP just have this.
But
I think if they change leader and come with some new policies,
They would have been.
yeah, but we're
a
missing
lot
the
more
point.
attractive.
We're missing,
stronger,
we're missing the point of that. Morning.
Morning. I remember, if everybody remember, around 1998, when Eustace said he could only give the civil servants 12%, the public servants then. But I've jumped up and said, 30, so you come for some kind of slick move like that now. You got to look for them Bigfoot move it.
No. We'll see.
We keep saying that. Next one, right? Morning. Hello?
Fellas, morning.
Morning.
Look, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Does Old Trafford roof leak when it rains?
Yep.
I wish you were my teacher going to school because you gave me answers all day before the exam. All day you giving the people the answers they need for this exam.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll take one more. One morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning guys.
Morning.
Hello. Yeah, I listened to you guys, eh? Could you remember what the UOP said they were going to do in 100 days?
Yeah.
When they got in, did
Yeah.
all that happen what they said they were going to do in 100 days?
Virtually none of it.
None of it, right? And
Well, no,
you know
not
that-
none of it. Virtually none of it.
Right, and what Lavon was saying something, but the young lady now spoke about there. You have all these government buildings that you closed down. The schools, the where you used to have the license office and all those buildings up there. You have all these government buildings that you're closing down, and you're renting places to put the police. Isn't that money going out?
Yeah.
And who are these people that you're renting places from, and so forth? Who are you renting from? Who are they? Why can't these government buildings be built and kept up?
Or renovated.
When a
Or
government comes
maintained.
in,
Or maintained, yeah.
guys, when a government comes into office and needs a structure up, what do we do? We build on that. In order to build our country, we build on that. We don't break them down to look to put new one to get fame. So now that they see that the NDP is coming up with plans, and so they want to know now how you're going to get the money to do this. Why they want to know that? Why they want to know that? They didn't tell the NDP where they're going to get their money when they were making a 100 days plan and what they want to put cross country and all sort of things. They didn't say where they were going to get the money from. They wanted to get him to do it, and they did not. They failed on the 100-day program.
Back
And
for
they're failing big
politics.
again. Politics. Well, there we go.
All right. We'll be right back after these.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Pickles and
They're in a jam, huh?
Limited.
Huh?
Yeah,
They are in a jam, and it's going to require